Hello everybody and welcome back to Arknights Endfield. It's been a while since the last time I uploaded a video. You know, 1 week after I uploaded the last one, I thought, too tired. I'll do it next week. And then the next week, I completely forgot. So now I think it's been over 3 weeks since my last upload. Well, I guess it's alright to take a bit of a break every here and then, especially when you're just doing something like this. And if this advice serves you, well, good, because it's good to take a break every once in a while. And but I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad to have you back here. Thank you very much. And we're gonna be continuing our adventure through Wuling. And what else? What else should I say? No, everything should continue as scheduled. I'm still gonna upload other videos in between the ones from Enfield. Enfield is definitely the main focus right now, but I still play Warframe. I came back after the last quest. There was also Tangtang, which was amazing. And what else? What else have I been doing? Not much, because work is consuming a lot of my energy. But anyways, we're opening the gate to Qingbo Stockade, I think it is. No, it's the secondary gate, the one that takes us through a hidden path to Wuling. Yeah, that's the one. You see, the gate on the right, the big one, leads to that foggy area that we haven't uncovered.
Moving!
Up to the east.
You hear that? That gate is opening! I'll go ahead and check things out! Rendezvous with me over there!
And there are two paths to the north that will take us to Wuling City. The right one is the one we're taking right now. The left one is the official one. This one is a bit of an unofficial route that Tangtang and her crew take in order to steal supplies.
Know what? I kinda wanna keep you peeps around. That Wuling biz can wait. Let's head back to the Stockade! Anyway, Dark Mask, the third seat of the fam is now yours. Pick a for title. Juggernaut, Nightshade. You decide. Oh, right. Huh? Here, take this. My token for the lot of you. Think I can write? I see no point in that. My brother has someone read me this. Told me it's my name. So, I made an artistic copy. Keep it safe with ya. Show that to me when you need help. It shall be done.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So, Dark Mask, you go set real bees at Wuling City? Or meet my Stockade fam? You cut shots.
You know, I heard that Tangtang was illiterate, but I thought that was a mean insult. Turns out it's true. How did it happen in such an advanced world like this, or universe? I don't know. Let's have a little bit of fun and say it's Chen's birthday. But yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that later.
That's more like it. That's the energy we need to take on Wuling. Waiting gets us nowhere. Let's make it happen. Wuling shall remember today. Call up the muscle. Time for major hustle.
So it's interesting that Tangtang and who knows who else doesn't know how to read or write. It's, well, sorry if this offends anyone, but it's something really, really basic.
This looks like stuff from Wuling. Oh, because we are getting real close to town.
We're within radio range of Wuling. Let's just hope we can resolve this properly.
And it's basic in our world. That is at the technological point where we are, as you know. Imagine a world where you're able to build a ship and go to a different system, use a portal to get there. All the technology that you have here, and there are people that don't know how to read or write. Something as basic as knowing how to shower yourself, how to clean, how to do anything, right? And look at this. Supply list, hotbot, base, civilian grade Yingling dagger. We grabbed a lot this time and nobody got caught. Out of the two who got caught last time, one stayed in Wuling, the other came back, still spinning the same old story. The Wuling folks said they could teach him a proper trade, told him to live an honest life and stop messing around out there. So, this also sheds a light into the lifestyle of the people from Qingbo Stockade, Tangtang crew, and it's so interesting because it feels like they're living a harsh and poor life by choice, without any real reason. Like, I don't know if I haven't advanced so far into the game, and remember, I'm a bit more advanced than what you see here.
Something doesn't feel
But
right here.
in my opinion, they're doing this to themselves. I don't think Wuling is that bad. It feels like they removed themselves from a good life and
Look what we have here.
they decided to start struggling
It's the same big bad that wrecked our
on the
raft.
excuse that Wuling is some corrupt bad government, which I don't know, maybe, but so far it doesn't look like
A
it.
frigid output.
Sanitize the corruption. Fireworks for you. It's a bit cold. Everyone's chipping in. Your grave has been dug. Give it a go. It's a bit cold.
A frigid output.
People should start calling us the Invisible Four.
Totally. All thanks to the big bad. It got us joining forces with the Supreme Chief.
Really? Well, I suppose it has fulfilled its karmic duties.
And I hate those guys. They have a lot of health and they have some really nasty attacks. Not unpredictable, but a bit more difficult than the regular enemies to predict, other anggeloi or even the landbreakers. I still haven't gotten really used to playing combat in this game because I've been mostly using this Yvonne team, which I change a little bit later on, you'll see, and but later I also acquire other teams, so I've gotten a bit more used to different styles of combat, so I think I improve a little bit more in the long run. Yeah, but for now it's gonna be a bit awkward.
We are here!
Okay, but here it looks like a wall to me.
Load wall to pieces, and you have a rope. What? Blow it to pieces? Oh, hold on. Watch me.
Everything's in place, Captain.
Why leave the old junk here? Even a thief wouldn't want it.
Sangze pirates, that's why. But they are behaving. Haven't made a scene in a while.
Huh. They must be scared of us. Bet they'll never be back.
Hail Scrap, Grey Scouts, and Dark Mask! Get them!
Turning yourself in. Huh? She's mine. You two, not the rest.
Ma'am!
Kitty, you never learn, do you?
Gotta smell quick, huh? Oh, Mimi, you suck. Commodore Treat, peeps! Hit a run!
Prepare to suffer, pesky rats! Chen Qianyu.
Yes, ma'am. I can explain.
Unnecessary. I know your situation. You got mixed up with Tangtang and her pirates. Must have been a harrowing experience.
What?
The name's Mifu. I assume the two of you are also Enfielders since you're with Chen. Now, which will be our administrator? Then, you must be Supervisor Prolika. We suddenly lost contact with the drop pod. What exactly happened?
There was an accident during landing. We went off course and landed at a rather remote location. As you can see, our journey here was rather tumultuous. We have information about the Bone Crushers. Viceroy Zhuang must know immediately.
Understood. Wait for me. I will report your situation to my superior.
So, Mifu, what should we do about Tangtang?
We will throw that brat into the slammer again. Just you wait.
So, that is Mifu. Looks like a police officer, police chief, Secret Service, something from here in Wuling. And we see ourselves in an awkward position. She understands immediately what's going on. Well, at least we don't have to explain any further. And something I wanted to talk about Mifu, because, well, her design is quite unique, but she reminds me of someone. If you play Genshin, you might have thought about this. Well, physically, she doesn't look like her, but given that Wuling is like the Chinese region of Enfield, and Liu is the Chinese region of Genshin, and there's a Secret Service character in Genshin, and now we have a police chief here in Wuling with a couple of similarities that you might have noticed. Just a couple. She reminds me a little bit of Yellen. And Yellen is my favorite character in Genshin. I can't say Mifu is my favorite character here. I don't think we've seen enough of her. Or at least I haven't seen enough of her up to the point where I am at right now. But she's really cool. She's a cool character, and whether I'm gonna pull for her or not, or whether I pulled for her or not, should I say, is something that you'll see in future videos. But yeah, I don't like the colors. Gotta say that. Should pick just 2 or 3 colors. There's too many colors in there, but the rest of her design is quite cool. And if you haven't pulled for her at the point that you see this video, if there is a future rerun, she's worth it. She's just a little bit complex to play. Not too complicated, but just a little bit. You gotta pay attention to when you should be using her skills, so just in case. But she's a physical damage unit. Operator, should I say. At the point that I was recording this video, her banner wasn't out yet. I think we were still on the Tangtang banner at this point. Ooh, it's been ages, right? But yeah, I think Tangtang and the Qingbo Stockade have been doing this so unnecessarily, from what I've been gathered from Wuling. I don't think it's a bad place that they should have removed themselves from it. If they just want to create a new nation and want to live by themselves, I mean, that's fine, yes. But you'll see how it goes as the story evolves. So it is not the first time that they've done this, apparently. As you can see, Mifu and Tangtang have a history. How many holes have they blown in this wall? And they keep letting her, and that's also part of the reason why I'm a little bit more with bullying than bullying, not bullying. I'm sorry, no, I'm not in favor of bullying. I'm against bullying. I meant to say Wuling. I'm more on the side of Wuling is because they seem to let her do what she wants, because they know that she's in part harmless. She's just getting supplies for her people, and they don't have a job. So they're like taking pity on them a little bit and letting them have what they want to take. And they're like, oh, I'm gonna arrest you next time, you little rapscallion. And in the end, they just don't, right? So, well, at least that's what I'm picking up.
Wuling City doesn't seem to be affected at all. What is Neferith planning?
And from what I recall, Ardashir seems to exercise authority over Neferith. Regardless, Wuling City is within reach. We must prepare our countermeasures quickly.
Well, we already know that Mifu and Tangtang know each other.
Viceroy Zhuang. Mifu is in charge of the Wuling Watchguards and has always reported to the Viceroy directly. Mifu is the only one who calls her that.
Viceroy Zhuang.
Everyone knows about their feud. But I don't really know how this all started. A fight always breaks out when they see each other, and it's never just an ordinary fight. They're really trying to scratch each other's eyes out. Mifu is always trying to chase Tangtang down. But I think they're just like Wuling City versus Qingbo Stockade. No one's really trying to get rid of each other.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like Qingbo just goes in and takes a few supplies. Wuling is like, oh, you baddie, just don't do it again. And they do it again, and the cycle repeats. And, you know, it's a weird relationship between the both of them. And this Viceroy Zhuang really piques my interest. Sorry. And she's Mifu's boss. Mifu reports directly to Zhuang.
Damn it. That friggin' kitty.
Captain Mifu, is there something wrong?
So that's why I think
The explosion shook in this place the defense
Mifu is a bit
works.
higher than just
The
a
gate can no longer be opened from
police
inside.
chief.
Could we bring it down by force?
These subterranean structures date back from a decade ago. Defense works back then were more brutalist and primal. They were designed to be indestructible. I like it though.
Perlica, the design looks pretty similar to the stuff we have on Dijon.
Yes. It's something jointly produced by HAS and Endfield many years ago. Our partnership goes way back. Probably much longer than the history of Wuling City. If Mr. Andre were here, he might have additional details for us. Anyway, the overall design approach is similar. We just need to get the bearings into a continuous rotation to open the gate.
Continuous rotation. Follow me.
So, we're gonna start looking a little bit more at how Wuling works. We already saw that water is quite a mechanic here. We had to pour water into a mechanism before in order to make it work, from what I understood. And it's weird, but it works. It's a bit efficient because you know Wuling is surrounded by water.
I wonder what we'll find. Let me
There's
take
a lot
selfie.
of water sources all around us, and it
jet
makes
drone.
sense.
Jia type?
You even know the model. So, can we use this?
An obsolete model. This particular unit has been retired for quite a while.
I say we give it a try to find out. Whoa, it really worked.
The drone is actually a specialized arts unit. A caster can use it to convert liquids into an energy beam. I believe the Endman's Originium arts can further boost its performance.
It won't work without water. We might have some in the Watchguard's bottles. Get some from them.
So, apparently they've made everything work with water around her. Well, maybe not everything, but a lot of it.
Captain told us you need water to get the gate open? I got some. Here, take as much as you need. Don't spill it. Everyone's counting on you.
Oh, that's more than enough. Thanks, Emil.
And it's not just water, it's gonna be water with something, with Sharonite, water with acid, water with other stuff. And that's also part of the AC factory here. It's quite important, as you'll notice. And while it may sound weird, and it's not just that it works in a fictional world in a video game, it's something that we've been trying to do in the real world.
Aim at that location.
I don't know if you've heard, there are a couple of people that allegedly have been able to invent a water-based engine for cars. And it's not just like a steam engine like we use for ships, or we used to use for ships, right? I think other machines. It's something for cars would be quite revolutionary. And if you don't know about these stories about these people that have made stuff work with water,
It worked. Same approach. Let's do this
there's a
again.
good reason for that. You might want to investigate that a little bit, because think about it. If you invent...
Anywho, about those Stockade residents you arrested.
Sorry.
Don't worry. We will send the old, weak, and sick back to the Stockade. As for the rest, we will keep them in the slumber for 5 days. Or 3. Can't afford to give out too many free meals.
What about Tangtang?
I got some house special for that brat. Just 2 days without spanking her, and that feline brat's already acting up, rubbing her shite over the place.
Ah, there goes the piece, I guess.
See, like, punishment is very, very light. It's very, very light what they do to quote-unquote punish them, right? So anyways, think about it. You invent a water-based engine for cars, and that becomes the mainstream. So everyone starts using water to power up their cars. What happens to gas? What happens to petrol, to gasoline, whatever you call it? What's gonna happen to all those millions and millions of dollars that that gas companies make from selling fuel to cars, right? It'd be a shame, right? So, do we really want water-based engines for cars? I mean, we do. Them? That's the question, right? So, try to dig a little bit around about what happened to those two people I mentioned. I forgot their names.
I never thought someone could revive a drum from a pile of scrap. And have it in such good shape. You really opened my eyes. Anyway, head out here, and you will see Wuling City.
Great. I guess this settles our business here. We can finally go and meet Viceroy Zhuang.
Got a pointer for you. My superior doesn't like people calling her Viceroy. She prefers the title of Tianshi instead. She's waiting for you at the office. Chen knows how to get there.
What about you, Mifu?
Well, I still have an arrest to make. Go with peace. You should be able to handle the rest of the journey.
Tianshi. Okay, so there are several Tianshi in Wuling from what I've gathered. It's like it's a position of honor, but there are several different types of Tianshi. There are scientists, there are politicians from what I've gathered. So Zhuang prefers to be called a Tianshi rather than the Viceroy.
Resources over there. Should we go and collect them?
And she is the leader of Wuling. And once again, the fact that Mifu reports directly to her, it's quite a big deal. That's why I compare it to Yelan, because Yelan reports directly to Ningguang. Right, so. And here we are. Funny because when we start in Valley 4, we start in the main area, which is the hub, but here we started in a secondary area, the Qingyu Valley, and then we move on to the main area, which is Wuling City. Right, not to be confused with the Wuling, the region, right? This is Wuling City. Oh nice, let's pick this up. All the ones that we can. I still haven't progressed the Wuling AIC that much. I mean, I do have a quite developed, quite complex construction system right now, especially for that material that we heard about, Arknight. But turns out that's just the basic part of the Wuling AIC. There's much more complex stuff ahead of it, and I haven't really explored that region. If you are ahead of me, if you've completed everything here in Wuling and you're listening to this, then you know more or less at what stage I am. So even though I'm way ahead of this, I really haven't progressed that much. So I know stuff, but I really don't know a lot of what's ahead. And I love that they put this here, this level of world building, exploration that they give us here in Enfield. I don't know, it feels satisfying. I was going to say that it's not just the aesthetic, which developers in this game have a great sense of aesthetic, but they also have attention to detail. I don't know how they built this. They've I don't know, maybe used a little bit of AI to generate the environments, but to a certain point they have to do things manually in order to accommodate the story in an environment that makes sense, right? So how much time did they spend building up these levels? I mean, I'm here exploring this part. It's not part of the main story, but there are chests, there are rewards here. There's a bit of lore, as you can see. There's a storage for basic supplies. And how much time do they have to spend developing this? Is what I'm wondering. It's quite interesting. I really like it. It's also satisfying the creativity they have for the world itself. What we were just discussing about water-powered machines, right? How Wuling, and it makes sense to be able to exploit that since water is surrounding you everywhere. There's a lot of it on this brand new world. And think about it, if we used water as fuel, it would be something that you could recycle. There's a cycle of water in the world, and you'd never run out of it. Well, you do need to purify it, but how contaminated could it get while using it to power an engine? Do you have to mix it with something else? I mean, as soon as it evaporates, it's as good as new, just waiting to precipitate again, right? Because you do need to clean water that you use to clean stuff, to wash yourself, to whatever, everything that goes down the drain, the toilet, right? That needs to be filtered. I mean, a world like Arknights Endfield wouldn't have any trouble doing that. I mean, we shouldn't have any trouble doing that, but again, money is an excuse, right? I'm not an activist, I swear, but I love the attention to detail in this game. Look at this, just notice boards. Changsei Pirates, I think that's how it's pronounced. Changsei? Kangsei? I heard a guy say it in the Mifu cutscene, but I forgot if it was Changsei. Pirates, I don't know what those pirates are, haven't seen them. And it's funny that you can just go in and pick up water from anywhere. It's a little bit exhausting because you can only fill up 10 bottles at a time. It's much easier with the AAC factory later on. And you don't really need it much around the world. You should carry a few of them, because some things should be activated with water around the world. And I saw this and I was like, hold up, this is cinematic, this is introduction for the city. I gotta change the theme. Because, well, Ivan is great, but I'd like to fit the theme here. And I'm thinking, who do I have that is from Wuling? Well, Chen, of course. Let's go with Chen. And this scene might seem a bit familiar for you. Yes, this is where I was recording the opening for this second season, and there's a lot of footage here that I just didn't use. This isn't exactly the same shot that I used for the opening. Spent quite some time trying to find the right angles, and I got a lot of this. You can't do weird angles or they're gonna get angry with you. No, Chen, I'm not looking at you. Well, partially yes, but I'm also trying to get a shot for the city, you know? So here's just a little bit of what I was doing in order to make that opening ending, and the whole idea is to grab a lot of footage and then just be able to edit whatever you want. But look at this.
Alrighty, we're almost at Wuling City.
I love it. That's what I was amazing. A little bit of music, cinematic shot, boom, title drop. Tell me that wasn't cool. That was truly amazing. And I enjoyed those moments, because again, I'm never getting tired of saying this. This game is beautiful. It looks beautiful, and the aesthetic sense the developers have is just amazing. Here's another shot that I didn't use for the opening. And most of it is just horsing around, just moving the camera in weird angles, weird movements, trying to get that perfect shot. And that's how I usually make these videos, because I mean, if you look back into my channel before I started doing walkthroughs, I was only doing music videos, and that's the thing. You have to gather a lot of shots, even if they look too random, even if they look just too like whatever or meh. With the right music, they will look awesome. They will look cool. The only time that you would do it the other way around is when you already have a track, which most of the time it would be a song that you made yourself, which is something I'd like to do in the future. You already have the song, so you already visualize what you want for each
We'll
segment.
reach Wuling City once we cross this river.
Nervous?
A little. It's been a long time since I was last here.
So you just go and record specific shots, and even if you have to repeat, you already know what you want. But when you're just improvising, you just gather a lot of shots, and then you try to fit the right music. And yeah, that's how I usually do most of my music videos. In this case, the opening and ending, which you've already seen. I hope you like them. I know people really like the opening because they got a lot of views. The ending, not so much, but I think that's the algorithm. I still think it's a really good ending.
Edmund, get on the raft!
And I haven't been able to upload shorts, I think because of a couple of copyright claims I did with the other videos. You know, the JoJo song for Chen when the factory
I
exploded.
still remember my first time coming to Wuling, riding that bamboo raft. I was so excited. Then a watch guard waved from the bank. Thought he was saying, "Hi." Only later did I realize he was signaling me to keep a safe distance from other rafts. Weird. It's so quiet today. Where are the other rafts?
Hello? How the hell does this work? Yo, Dirt Mask! It's me! The mad woman saw me hard, so I cut it real quick. Things in Wuling City have been acting up lately. Splatters, the black crab, it's so frosty, alright? If something pops up...
She got cut off. Maybe Mifu caught her.
Something's drifting over. Is that a container? This close to Wuling City? Shouldn't be. Did something happen?
Stay on guard, everyone.
What was that? That looked weird. Just,
Attention, raft! Get to shore now! Evacuate into the city!
I think they were drones, I guess.
Hey, what's going on? Need a hand?
A hand? What I need is for you to scram. Those anggeloi could hit again any minute.
Oh no, my goods!
If you really want to help, then drag his ass into the city.
The alarm's going off again!
Hurry!
Keep moving! The Tianchi pillar array ahead can hold off the blight and the anggeloi. We'll be safe inside.
Tianchi pillar array? So Wuling has like a defense system. So purchase as many chubby lung as possible. What's that? Check with the Bureau of Swordmancers. I think I've heard actually Chen saying that once. Get photos of Wuling specific anggeloi. What? Wuling big and shortfall is originum, really? We have a lot of that. I can sell you originum, no problem, at a good price, and we can both really benefit from that. You give actually, we could trade. I give you originum, you give me Sharonite. How about that? Interesting stock list. But yeah, it's funny because I mean, Enfield is making
This close?
is making Valley Force defenses, right, with towers, but Wuling already has defenses. With what are those towers? They mentioned a Tianchi pillar. That sounds really loud. What the hell's going on? What?
Anggeloi!
We'll hold them off.
But
No buts. Just keep everyone else safe. Area sweep. Better watch for you there.
Look at that. Is that thing fire? Oh yes, it is, and it is dealing actual damage.
Why is the alarm still going?
The depth readings haven't stabilized. There might be more trouble coming.
We got this. Go! Get inside the city!
Okay. Stay safe out here.
Oh? You know, I've seen her before. That was sick. And I mean, what the hell just happened? So, that is Shuang Fangyi, everyone. Let me introduce. So, I had seen that character before in a trailer for Wuling when Enfield first released, but I had no idea it was such an interesting, important character. It was, I thought it was just like an NPC, maybe an enemy. I don't know what it was. Never did I imagine that it was this character and that it was this powerful. And that interesting because, you know, well, everyone here has their own abilities, you know, through Originum, through whatever, but that's pretty radical. She transforms herself completely, and that's really, really amazing. And let me tell you, a bit of a spoiler ahead, she can be that powerful, for real. So, if you're interested, could be a good pull in a future rerun, right? Because yes, at this point it has already passed as well, so...
She's Zhuang Fengyi, the Viceroy of Wuling.
That Tianshu Bureau Leifa. Barely anyone in the entire HAS can match her.
Truly exceptional. I've reviewed her basic information in SOW, but I did not realize her Originium arts could be so... remarkable.
Wait, if the array's working and watchguards are out, why would Tianshu Zhuang step in herself?
Good question.
Perhaps things in Wuling are not as stable as they appear.
That, or she wanted to show off, because she knew I was here. I mean, not to give myself too much credit, I'm sorry. Yeah, but she definitely looked at me. She knows who I am. Well, I'm not exactly saying that she knows about my past, but maybe she knew, oh, the administrator is here, must be her.
Identity confirmed. 3 guests from Enfield. Data sync complete.
It's the receptionist bot! Aw, I've missed you.
Welcome back to Wuling, Ms. Chen Xianyu. Welcome, Supervisor Perlica. And welcome, Administrator. Tianxi Zhuang has been informed of your arrival. Please follow me. She will meet with you formally at the main pillar.
At the main pillar. Interesting. So these pillars, they create like a defense array. As you can see, it's not just like a turret that shoots out, what, Sharonite, I think it is? Because it's their weapon against the Blight and the Anggeloi. Interesting. And it appears to be a barrier. I mean, supposedly we should be able to walk through it, but maybe the Anggeloi can't. And that's so cool. Look at this. I mean, I had to switch to camera mode here.
The Tianshu pillars are really tall. Think we'd see a den stack or something from up there? You know, I once climbed one of these in the dead of night. You could even see the lights of Qingbo Stockade in the far distance.
Attention! New Wuling regulation. Unauthorized climbing of the Tianchi pillars will incur a fine of 500 T-creds.
Ahem! Wasn't me.
Chen, I think that's the reason why they imposed that fine. But it's quite a view, definitely. Like, once again, the aesthetic of this game is amazing. I'm gonna get tired of saying it. So I just had to, get this camera angle to walk into Wuling City. The design is amazing. The attention to details. Look at those stairs. There are lights on the stairs. Look at the water falling. Look at those Yanese symbols. It's not Chinese, it's Yanese, because that's the equivalent in Enfield or the Arknights world. And look at that. Shut up, Koshx.
I never thought I'd be back in Wuling City again.
If you're still unsettled, a distraction might help.
Distraction?
Yeah. Try shouting out toward the city. I want to see you do that.
Do I have to?
Give it a try. It's better than arriving tense and downcast before Tianshi Zhuang.
All right, here I go. Wuling, I'm back!
Wow, that was not bad. A bit cringe, yeah, but you scared a little kid. Well, there's no reason to cry.
Thank you, Chen. I was a bit nervous myself earlier, but now I feel completely at peace.
Wuling's just as bustling as ever. And now there's even... Oh my, that's a ginormous chubby long. Seriously, it's kinda cute. I wanna poke it so bad.
So that is a chubby lung. Yeah, let's take one to the Dijon.
Guess I'll add procuring a chubby long to our cooperation plan with Tianshi Zhuang.
I'm betting it's a decoration that you can put in the trophies section, maybe.
Distinguished guests, kindly follow me through Fangxing Avenue. The main pillar is just ahead.
Can you just fly us over there? I don't think it has the power to hold people. A squirrel, maybe.
Unable to process your request. Feature
So it
not
actually
found.
tried. Or at least tried to calculate it.
It's okay, Enman. There'll be vehicles in the city.
Vehicles in the city. Really?
Phew. I feel so relaxed now that we're inside the city.
Hey, my saviors! My noble saviors!
Who are you? You talking to us? Yes. Oh wait, I think this is the guy that was by the river crying about his goods. The one we were supposedly saving.
Nonsense! This was life-saving
Ah,
kindness. My name's Pu Yuan, and I run a small business. I was a bit shaken up earlier. Sorry about that. Anytime you need help, just come find me. I'll save all the good stuff for you.
Oh, interesting. So you sell stuff. Oh. Well, I see some useful stuff in there. Not much of it. Like, you know, there's embryonics, but you only have 3 of those. I mean, if you're falling short and you've already gathered all the ones from the map and the ones from the Dijon, so I'm guessing it could help. But you're selling it for stock bills. Wuling stock bills. Okay. Yeah, I don't have many of those right now. There's first fertilizer stuff for the farming thing. You know, I really love this game and almost all of the mechanics, and I say almost all because I don't really like farming in this game. I mean, and I mean actual farming, like the one of where you go to the growing plots and you put some seeds in there and grow plants, and I don't like that. It's a bit annoying. That's why I love the planting unit in the EAC factory and the seed picking unit. You know, that's what I'm referring to. That thing over there. And no, I don't like it. If you like farming in the game, you know, like Stardew Valley and stuff, that's cool. That's great. But that's my thing. Everything else in this game, it's cool. I love doing it. Even the outpost management stuff, the tower defense stuff, the AC factory, the combat challenges, the exploration, the DJing management. It's amazing for me. You might find it dull, which is completely reasonable, but I'm just gonna take some time to enjoy the city, the view, explore. I'll try to gather as much as I can, try to get everything, the chests, those little white triangle things, and it's gonna take a while. So I think this is a good place to stop. I'm gonna be seeing you in the next video. Oh, look at this guy. Can I pet him? No. Thank goodness. Remember what happened when you pet the others in back near the Qingbo Stockade? Disgusting. It's like the sea treaders in Subnautica. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna explore the rest of the city, so I'm gonna need some time. You going ahead and relax now. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you again for being around, even after so many weeks of me not being around. But it's just gonna keep getting better. We're gonna be heading into AIC story, the whole thing. But again, thank you very much, and I wish you have a great one. See you on the next one. Bye bye.
There's a beauty in the way you're warm, and the sharpness of your thorns, so vibrant in the imperfections. In the pain there's something real, all that anger's so concealed. Still you're lost in how to feel, just let me hold. That's ever